Hey guys, Morten Aastad here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to me showing a vinyl album that I picked up yesterday. And vinyl album I've wanted to get for many years. And now that I saw it was available over at Big Dipper physically, and because a lot of places I've sort of looked a little bit for this album. It says not available, and so when they actually had a copy of it, I thought, yeah, I think I'll grab that now. So of course the band is Pulp. Now Pulp for me many years ago. We are talking 1994. This was a time when things were sort of in a limbo for me. I was living still living with my dad and working for his company. And I was going to go to school. I didn't get into university in Norway because my whatever you call them, I did not do well in high school, especially in math. So they wouldn't let me study history because I didn't know maths. That's how it is. But my father was ill, and it was clear that he was under treatment, but yeah, things were sort of hanging out about. And then in the spring of '95, he got a phone call saying that after some test, because they sort of left him hanging there for a while after having been diagnosed with the old C. That he had only had a few months left to live, and it was very true. He died in September of '95. So '94 is sort of a year that I remember. We did manage to do some traveling, and we spent some really good times together. But I also remember the music that I discovered quite vividly from that period. We'd moved from a bigger house when I was done with high school and I'd done my year in the army, to a very lovely flat in the center of Oslo, which meant I was out and about quite a bit, and we had a lot of really nice record shops and multimedia shops around the corner. So I remember I bought my first PlayStation machine there, same place that I bought this record. And when people asked me back then, or there was like a survey, and they said, who do you prefer? I guess we moved into '95 now, but who do you prefer? Blur or Oasis, Blur or Oasis, and I would always answer Pulp. So very randomly, I remember I picked this. I went up to the counter and asked, "What is this?" And then the person said, "Oh, this band is just absolutely great. You gotta get this record." And this was the person who hyped everything. I showed some other records. I said, "No, don't get that. Awful." So I bought this. No, not this copy. I do still have my original CD, but it's back down in Denmark. This is the deluxe edition. So his and hers. It's an absolute wonderful album, and of course I knew absolutely nothing about Pulp, which most people didn't. No one knew that they'd existed since, was it 1983, and they'd been sort of a fledgling band there from Sheffield, and of course it would later sort of come home to roost when they were at their sort of zenith of popularity. And I guess Jarvis started showing his age and his disdain. When you get to a certain age, and it isn't rebellion anymore. It's old man shouts at clouds and disdain. So he's finally got popular and he got fame, and he suddenly seemed like he was disgusted with it all. And you got that wonderful album, This Is Hardcore, which I think very much signaled and then they made one more album, which didn't make much in any way. I wonder if I bought that CD in Kettering. We were gonna go see. We were going to a cinemaplex there and see Bridget Jones' Diary, and we had some time over, and we walked around some high street or something. I went to an HMV, and I remember I bought that final Pulp album. Yeah, but anyway, and of course this was followed up by an even bigger successful album. But I will always remember this being really, amazed at this music. It was so different and cool. And do you remember the first time, but this title, Acrylic Afternoons? Have you seen her lately? Yeah, so no, this is just to me, this is like hearing was like a couple of years earlier hearing Pearl Jam's debut album. Entirely different type of music, but that same experience of that. So I now finally have His and Hers on vinyl. This is just, I love this so much. Please deliver us from matching sweatshirts and chicken in the rough, from evenings sat on couple row admiring the flock, from Sundays spent parading the aisles of Meadow Wall. We don't want to live like this. It's bad for our health. Do something soon or it's curtains, brackets, just as long as they match with the walls and the sofa. Let's read that part there for you guys. There's the track listing. I had a friend who looked just like that guy. Yeah. He didn't think so, but ooh, very nice. Cool. Yeah. Oh, this is a big moment for me. I was going to say this is my first Pulp record on vinyl, but that's not exactly true, because I did actually buy one from the years before this for Record Store Day this year. So there's lyrics, which I probably would have been able to... Oh, actually, I can read them. Yeah. NB, please do not read the words whilst listening to the recordings. Okay. I think I remember and here we are. And they were, of course, on Island. So not that much in the ways of writing on this side. They were at this stage when they were, I think, for the duration of their run. Jarvis Cocker, Russell Senior, Candida Doyle, Nick Banks, and Steve Mackey. So this vinyl release is from 2019, which may be why it's starting to become a little bit scarce on the old ground there. Do you remember the first time? So Yes, I do. Here we are. Just your beautiful dark blue island. The yellow there. Anyway, guys, don't have much more to say about this other than I'm really happy to have this on vinyl. This will, of course, most likely spur me getting the subsequent albums. I'm not sure about Pulp in their sort of earlier iterations. I don't know much about them. I've had some of those compilations that came out after this, where they sort of scraped together from those various albums, and I guess they were on other record labels, and someone tried to capitalize on that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to sort of change my view of this Pulp too much in a way. Is that an odd thing to say? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is now going to go on my turntable, so this will be a very nice Saturday indeed. If you have comments about this record and discovering Pulp back in the day, and being slightly annoyed at everyone thinking Blur and Oasis was the greatest thing in Britpop, and Pulp was maybe better. Of course, I afterwards, I know I bought that in the same record store back in the day. I bought that Parklife from Blur and fell in love with them too. But or actually, I had already fallen in love with them because I previously bought Modern Life is Rubbish. So when they sort of turned around and became what they became, that also surprised me. But this was just the greatest discovery. So anyway, guys, please click like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye.